Continuing our 2K TV awards, it's time for My NBA, our deepest game mode. And this player topped the charts with number of wins.
We're live from Portland, Oregon. Hometown fans are cheering for their Trailblazers. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Will Barton is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Collins, and it's Howard in at the center position.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Barton, and it's good. 2 points.
Will Barton actually showing signs of strength, willing to take those shots. You know, the defense is all over him.
Sexton kicks to Okafor. Sexton dishes to Fox. Six to shoot. Barton against Sexton. Seattle grabs the miss. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. He is obviously concerned about shutting off Westbrook's driving lanes. Coach said when they surround Russ with enough shooters, the defense extends, and he takes advantage. Our rotations will have to be smart and fast. If not, Kevin, Russell will have a pick-your-poison scenario at hand. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Sexton. Okafor trying to get open. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
Toughness there shown by Collins. Sexton, no stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
Westbrook against Fox. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
the teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Trailblazers trail by 3. .121 left in the first quarter. And Collins has got the ball here for Seattle. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Simons surveying the D. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Barton against Sexton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Isaac passes to Collins. Back to Isaac. Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Isaac. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Now, here's Sexton. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can they get it? It's not going to go for him. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Seattle leads by 8 from Portland. you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Portland, we've got Okafor, De'Aaron Fox out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Thompson, and it's Simons in at the 4 slot. Here's Howard. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For Seattle, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard, a physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Fox score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, in his career, not a high percentage shooter from 3, but Westbrook has the green light. That time fires it with confidence.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And now Portland on the break. Thompson for 3. He's off on that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here's Barton. Howard trying to free himself up. Count that one. Barton's got the lead up to 14 now for Seattle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Howard trying to free himself up. Westbrook, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Seattle leading by 12. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 8 points.
So fast and so aggressive. Hard to stop Westbrook when he's tearing down the court like he did there.
Outside, Fox. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Sexton on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Now here's Howard. 5 points in the game. Collins kicks to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And the pass to Howard. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And yes, it's good. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Westbrook against Fox. That one good for 2.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Barton against Sexton. Barton outside. Pass to Westbrook. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Seattle ahead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball.
We look at John Collins and see the amazing finishes. The guys he's made strides on the defensive end as well. And that'll...
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. We've got Will Barton. Collins is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is. Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night, he seems to prove it.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Passes it to Okafor. Kicks to Fox. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Okafor. Back to Sexton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sexton's got 7.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Fox after the basket by Seattle. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Tries again. Kicks it out to Collins. Fox against Westbrook. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And so here's Portland after the basket by Seattle. Fox with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Fox, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Westbrook. 17-point lead, their biggest. To the inside, and finished off by Collins.
I don't think the timing could have been any better as Russell Westbrook does a great job of taking advantage of the defense.
Sexton finds Okafor. Here's Fox. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Fox has got 4 points this quarter. Outside Westbrook. And it's Seattle with another.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 19-point game. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Nice shot by Thompson.
Remarkable quickness on Klay Thompson's shot release, giving the defense no chance to contest.
Westbrook against Thompson. And here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Unselfish play there from Westbrook. A great scorer off of the pick and roll, this time setting up his teammate.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Seattle. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing.
It's a long game. It's a long.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. De'Aaron Fox out there with Sexton. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Thompson. And it's Simons in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Double team on Westbrook. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Sexton the pass to Okafor. He kicks it to Fox. Portland moving the ball around. Sexton for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Westbrook over Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It's so subtle, but what an effective up fake from Westbrook there. The defender couldn't help but take a bite.
Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 18. Outside, Sexton to the paint. Here's Okafor. No good on that one.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Isaac misses. Outside, Sexton. Back to Fox. Thompson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Even with the hand up, it's not bothering Klay Thompson. Just measured that one off.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Westbrook kicks to Collins. And Collins gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Howard dishes to Collins. Clock at 2. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Westbrook passes to Collins. Barton outside. Back to Collins. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Simons. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Seattle.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath.
meet all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Thompson against Westbrook. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Outside Westbrook. And so it's Seattle winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness